Alright. Hello and welcome to the next episode of Diablo 2, episode 7. In the last two episodes, you'll notice that I didn't have any commentary. Just because didn't really feel like doing it for those episodes. Kind of just got a little boring with it. But in the last episode we killed Horadric, and we unlocked the quest for the Horadric staff. So what we're going to do today is run out in the wilderness and start looking for the Horadric Cube and staff pieces so that we can progress, as well as get a bunch of those gems we have in our chest combined. So, let's see. Kill these people real quick and show you what my equipment is. Alright, so for my primary weapon we have the Beast Reaver Axe, and these are the stats to it. 2 to 4 adds 2 to 4 damage, 13% undead or damage to demons, 40 to attack rating against demons, 1 to 5 fire damage, 6 poison damage over 2 seconds, and poison resist to 5%. For the shield we have the Eagle Wing Targe, defense 15, which gives us 10% faster hit recovery, 16% enhanced defense, 3 to life, cold resist 13%, lightning resist 13%, fire resist 19%, poison resist 13%, and the attacker takes damage of 1. The armor is the Plague Shroud Studded Leather with a defense of 41, 10% faster hit recovery, 15% enhanced defense, 1 to life, 3 to mana, and the attacker takes 1 damage. The helmet is the Azure Skull Cap of Self-Repair, defense of 9, cold resist 7%, repairs 1 durability in 33 seconds. It's not that great, but for the time being, this is the best we've come across. We have a set piece. We have Kleagol's Pincers, Chain Gloves, defense of 9, slow target by 25% with knockback. The belt is pretty basic as well. The Osher Belt of Regeneration, defense of 5, replenish life plus 4, and lightning resist is 16%. And the boots are the Dire Slippers Heavy Boots, defense 6, 10% faster hit recovery, 15 to attack, fire resist of 7%, 1 to light radius, and repairs durability in 33 seconds. So that is the equipment we're using, and we'll get back out there and start looking for some stuff. Alright. So like I've said before, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. It has a very good replay value because you can always just grab a different character or play it a different style with all the different combinations of if you want to do what I do and use the auras for now, or if you want to use the magic, or I'll show you. With these, you could use the combat skills, defensive auras, or a combination of all of them for each different character, and they all have different things you could do with them. Which, to me, that adds a lot of fun to it because you can change your playstyle every time you play it. Go ahead and use that and put that in all the way upgraded. So we'll start putting those in there, and whenever we get a little bit higher in there, we'll switch over to that. Once again, I've never built a paladin before, so I'm not quite sure on how to build them to get the best character or for my kind of playstyle with them. So you guys have any kind of recommendations or whatever you guys think, like to know. There we go. Alright, grab this healing potions. I'm going to grab the antidote potion because you never know when you're going to need it in Act 2. All the mobs that spit poison at you. I don't like these guys that throw lightning down at you. Especially whenever you go into the maggot lair, I believe it is, and it's full of them, and all that lightning goes straight at you. Nowhere to run from it. Makes it pretty easy to die in there with that. But alright. Now I believe this is where we need to go, but we will go ahead and explore it. Usually when I play this game, I just run through it all because I know where to go or what I need to find first. This time, for this playthrough, we're going to just go through and explore everything and take our time with it. Make sure we don't miss anything good or get as much experience as we can so it's not too difficult later on. And then when I do beat the game, I'd like to know if you guys would want to see another playthrough of a different character, or if we continue this one and do the other difficulties. There we go. Grab that. Need 2 more. Go ahead and take that one. Health build back up. But if you guys would like to see a different character playthrough, or let me know what character you'd like to see. I've done a Barbarian and Necromancer before, and that's usually the 2 I do with this game. But I would also like to try some of the other characters, like the Amazon or Druid. Just let me know what you want. Also, if you guys would rather me just rush through it all and do the quest, I'll do that too. That's what the viewers want to see. Let's see. Anything good about this ring? 31 to attack. We'll go ahead and wear that one. That'll help more along what I'm doing. So looks like that is this area. So we'll go down to level 2 now. Right there. Oh, I don't think I've ever actually explored this before. Go this way for now. We don't want to poison fall into. Let's see.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I really want to carry that piece, so throw that down real quick. It could very well be better than what we got. Let's see. Defense of 62, a 5% chance to cast Frost Nova when struck. 17% faster hit recovery, 28 to enhance defense, cold resist of 5%, lightning resist of 11, and magic damage reduced by 1. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. And we will give this one to
I'll put that to good use.
So if you want to see her stats, here they are. She is level 14, strength 48, dexterity 67, damage with her bow does 30 to 45, defense of 173. All of her resistances are at 22. She also has a pretty basic skull cap like myself, the armor we just gave her, and this bow that does 4 to 6 damage, 2 to minimum damage, and 6 poison damage over 2 seconds. So we're keeping a lookout for her a better bow, as well as myself some better stuff too. So let's see what this is. 10 to mana, half freeze duration. That's not going to do it much good because we don't use mana. Stick that to the side. And cold resist to 12, which we don't really need at this point either. So let's see what's in these urns. I'd like to find some more runes. I've never really done the runes, but I know that they're very powerful whenever you get them, whenever you create the words with them. Here we go. Go down from here. All it is a broad axe. But that's alright. Two-handed, 10 to 19, 1 maximum damage, 75 damage to undead, 29 attack rating against undead, 1 to 6 lightning damage, and 1 to 2 cold with a cold resist of 10%. I usually like to have a one-handed weapon with a shield, so I have defense and attack. So we're going to leave it at that. Alright. We'll explore up here. Grab those. There we go, there's a rune. Either of those. Or those. So looks like that is everything for this tomb. So we're going to go ahead and go back up top and then go back to town and clear our inventory a bit and make some more room. Just save as much time as possible.
Good to see you.
Alright.
How may I help you?
And we will sell these to her. Don't need any of these. Don't need that either. Hold on to those for now. Alright. Just have her repair her stuff real quick. Starting to build up the gold pretty good. Really starting to need that cube now. Start condensing my inventory down a bit. But we'll be getting that pretty soon, so it's alright. Leveled up. So let's see, 2 points in each of those, and go and stick that one there so we're all even across the board. Probably doesn't do much good for me, but it's what I like to do. I like things being consistent and even. So hear that sound of the little clicking noise, it means that it's trapped, and you should get away from that pretty quick, or it'll hurt you pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, the cube will be in a tube in the dry hills. Search for it in the dry hills. Yep. So right now we're in the rocky waste, just kind of getting the map filled in. And make sure we don't miss anything. Another thing, if you guys have noticed that if something is eternal and can't be repaired, I will not use it, because I'd rather just have something that I know I can use until I find something better than something that's gonna have to be replaced pretty soon. But I figure just so I can get the money for it and hold off until I get something worth holding on to. Grab that. Alright, but this goes to the dry hills. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go in and get the cube this episode, so it might be a little long episode, but that's alright. It won't take us too long to actually find the Not going to waste my time on waiting for him to land. Should drain this of all the mana we don't use. So I guess that's okay. Rather than draining all of our life away. I can do that by myself just fine. So the only thing I've done today that's really productive is get a few videos recorded. So this video I believe will be coming out on the 28th. I've been trying to keep 2 episodes ahead filmed, so make sure if I do this today I won't be behind at all. Another thing I started was a Minecraft building series. So if you're into that, be sure to check that out. Here we are. Cube is. Good drops, a bit of gold. Alright. Go ahead and go down on the bottom. I believe he goes directly south. Finally. So drop some pretty good gold. Not a whole lot of loot, but so there's a ring. Yep. Alright. Head down here. Break up these. Please be a room or a trap, even better. Alright. Grab these, this, that, some of those. Now we will head out. Found level 2, so we're going to go ahead and go down there. Guys really don't. drop nothing too. 23 gold and a healing potion, so that makes it all worth it. Down, it's like an elevator. Didn't drop anything at all. Might as well go ahead and grab that. Another rune is always good. My rat's nest with kind of gold in it. Beats me, but I'm not going to say no to free money. Not the game. Here's that waypoint. Go ahead and head downward this time. Usually every time I play I seem to go down the every path but until the last one. Every time I do a playthrough, Arcane Sanctuary, and all three of them, that's when I go through that. The summon it's about to happen here too. Of course it is. That's how my work in this game goes. There he is. Alright, anything good? Take that. That leaves the only way there is to go now, which is up left. So. I grabbed stuff I didn't want. There we go. Luck's turning around on us. One of the little details I really enjoy in this game is you can, if you walk over like a scorpion or something, it'll squish it, which is a nice detail I appreciate in this game. Another game I played was Diablo 3, and I did all the difficulties and only took me right 2 days to do that. And it wasn't a bad game, I just didn't like how, like, with this one it's more of like an open world compared to on that one how it's more like a path, it feels like to me. Which doesn't really, isn't all that fun for me, honestly. Like a game that you really explore. There's not a set path to follow or something. It wasn't a bad game by any means, but I also wish they would have had some of the same characters. Like the only different character they had, or the same character they had in the Diablo 3 was Horadric. I may be wrong about, but it's been a while since I played it. I played it when it first came out. But I just prefer games like open world that you can explore. This episode's probably going to be pretty long, but that's alright, we're almost there now. Not sure what we're at right now. Did not turn on my timer when I started this episode. Looks like this is it though, so. Dead. Looks like they are. There's the cube. Grab this gold, and we're just going to take a picture. So now with that, I believe we need to talk to Cain. Yep.
You have quite a treasure there in that Horadric Cube. According to Horadric lore, the cube can restore a Horadric staff. To do it, use the cube as you would a scroll. When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute power. You'll be pleased to know that the cube has other alchemical uses as well. 6 gems plus 1 sword transmute into a socketed longsword. You may also transmute 2 quivers of crossbow bolts into 1 quiver of arrows, while 2 quivers of arrows yield 1 quiver of bolts. I must leave it to you to discover other formulae.
That's something I never really got into a whole lot, was adding it with a bunch of other stuff. However, I know that you can, and there are some really good things to it. So maybe 3 at a time. So we will go ahead and combine all those real quick. And if I had if I had a third flawed emerald, I could combine all those into a. I'm not sure what comes next. I think it's just emerald after that. Yeah, just like the sapphires. Right. So. And that'll save a lot of space here. There we go. Put the runes on the bottom and put the cube at the top. Just like that. Put all this away. Another thing you can do is, I believe, 3 rings will make an amulet and 3 amulets will make a ring. However, I never seem to get anything actually good out of that. So
Yes?
I just don't bother with that. Might do it a few times so you guys can see it. It's pretty good, but I don't like 2-handed weapons. Don't need that. Don't need those. Just drink all those. Repair. And another thing you do with the runes, you can put 3 of the same runes together and combine them to get a stronger rune. But that's what we're going to call this episode for here. So if you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and let me know what you're thinking about the series, or what you think about whenever we get done with this, we start a different character, or we just increase the difficulty and go from there. But anyway, let me know. You guys have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy.